The Francis Project. I agree with Bob, you need hair plugs. You're going after Juliet, she has breast implants and got work done. When she said you're not up to her level, that's what she means. Step it up.
What is your business and why are you bothering Juliet and bothering what she
How
had
are they
done
bothering
to
Juliet by saying that you should get hair plugs to compete with Juliet, to be with the kind of guy that she would need?
Well, then why don't I compete against Bob's already married man?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Barry. You're going to be drinking pickle juice.
Why would he fuck with my neighbor and mess with her name? So why can't I say his wife's name?
No,
what did I do?
This has nothing to do with Bob. This has something to do with Happy Days, who sent in a super chat that basically said, and I know your bird brain is having a hard time processing, but
my bird brain?
Yes, because you're not listening. So I'm going to make you comprehend now. It basically said, I agree with Bob that you need hair plugs, and if you're going after Juliet, she has, big bazunga breast implants. She's obviously had some work done. She's, she's like, she's like a thought meter going off to like 10.
She's very fit and very hot.
You're going to miss the point. This is where the point's coming. You heard the setup, but you're going to interrupt the punch. This is where the punch comes in. The punch is, Juliet once sent you a text message saying that you're not on her level and then blocked you. So that's what she means. You're not on her level. So you maybe physically want to up your game, and hair plugs would be half the battle.
Take your hat off. Let me see.
I'm not getting hair plugs for my head of hair. No. I comb my hair back. I could comb it to the side if I wanted to.
What? To the side of what? What do you got there? There's nothing. Put your head down.
Bob, do you remember Ron Popeil?
Oh, yeah.
So Ron Popeil, he was an inventor, right? And he was like always on infomercials. And he invented a product called hair in a can. Like, if they still make that, maybe we should try. I'm
not putting that shit on my head. No.
Why don't we just get a chia pet, put it on his head, like get the seeds on it, and then and so if it comes up green, we just paint it black. Then
we're trying to help you land a woman.
Help me with what?
Land a woman. Your appearance.
I've already got my girls that I want to land.
Right.
I keep them quiet so nobody knows.
Yeah, but you have no landing gear. That's what we're trying to say.
There's a little video. This is just a little tiny itty bitty video of the hair system I'm talking about. If we could still find it, it would be really great.
Just spray GLH on and it instantly
covers your bald spot,
leaving you with great looking hair.
It worked.
And ladies with thinning hair and bald spots,
I'm not putting that shit.
Instantly.
I'm not putting that.
Look at it. That's like your head. Look at this guy.
Oh my God! Hell no! No way in hell!
You can't even notice.
No way in hell!
Looks natural.
GLH hair system is not expensive.
It's baloney.
Look at this handsome fella.
I would never put that on my hair.
On the infomercials.
No way in hell.
But it works.
Garbage.
I'll tell you what, I can't believe it. I've seen the commercial, and I just couldn't believe it. And it really looks
Absolutely
great. My wife's got herself a new guy now.
You can paint years off of your life. You look young.
Incredible. I've been getting
Look at this guy.
Involved. I'm only a young man. No more dates without being called old man.
Not interested.
But the babes are back.
You can grow your hair long. Wow.
Did you hear what he said? The babes are back, that guy.
Yeah.
Not interested.
But look at this. He has long hair like yours on the side. You can grow it back.
Baloney. And then he gets on a stupid camera with some moron painting his head. That's his business. If he wants to look like a fucking buffoon with paint in his hair, that's what he can do.
GLH is not just for men.
Unbelievable. Wow.
God.
See, you can use it.
I never dreamed that I'd look like this.
I never want to look like this.
Easy. Just spray on while holding a small hand mirror in front.
I don't want to look like this.
Then brush after using the.
And then I go in the shower and I have to remove paint from my body.
No, look.
In my head.
No
I tried
problem
something
with rain.
like this years ago.
It doesn't rinse off.
Yeah.
with rain or when working out.
Oh,
it's a phenomenal product. I highly recommend it. Saved a lot of money.
I'm not interested.
GLH es muy bueno y es increíble. I started using GLH about 4 months ago after my barber told me I'd never grow any more hair. Hey, Emmett, look at me now.
Poison me enough with your shit.
Order GLH now for only $39.92 and get the $15 trim comb free, or send $39.92.
You'll get a comb for free.
Right in the trash.
Can we see take your hat off? I want to see what color your hair is. Like, we got to find a little piece.
Medium brown.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Medium brown.
Here, bend down so we can see the crown of your
I
head.
haven't had my hair colored in a while, but it's medium brown.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's a lot of filler. We got. That's a lot. Hey, bend down a little bit when show us the crown of your head.
We might need
medium
2 bottles.
Brown.
Yeah, that's a lot of coverage we need.
We'll get a big brush with it.
You know, Bob, what we can do is we can get one of those paint rollers that you use for painting a wall. Just go right over the top of his head.
Yeah.
You weirdo.
We'll put painter's tape like over here so we know how far to go.
Hey, Bob, when you go to Turkey, and I know they do really good with teeth, but I hear Turkey also does cheap hair plugs.
Exactly. I can get you in there probably $3,000 to $4,000. You'll be like a new sort of man. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Go get hair plugs.
Would you consider seriously if it was fully paid for? You don't have to do anything out of pocket. Would you get a hair transplant so you could have a luscious full head of hair again?
Would I?
Yeah.
I
mean, modern tech. They say it's really good now.
Like I'm 15 all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Right, so you would do it if it was fully funded.
If Ginger comes along,
whatever. Forget about the ladies, Barry. Just a serious question. If I don't know where we'd have to go for it or whatever, but you would do that. You would do a hair transplant.
All over again, maybe.
Oh, he seems receptive to it, Bob.
He would look good. I mean, I know a guy in Jersey that can do it for like $800, but I don't think it's going to be as good. But I'm saying these are specialists down there. There's so many people that go there to get stuff like that. There's so many men that are like you.
There's people that do hair plug surgeries here in Beverly Hills.
I think this is a golden idea.
It is.
By the way, this is true. Think of it this way. All of a sudden, if you have a luscious head of hair, she's going to look at you differently. There's going to be no more ignoring you by the pool.
Who's she?
Anybody, but Juliet specifically. The main reason I'm saying that is that you have been shunned by her at various points, and sometimes she's into you, sometimes she's not. But she wouldn't be able to deny you with that hair.
Well, I'm going to say it live on the air right here, right now. That's very upsetting. When you date a girl, whether it's elementary school, junior high, or high school, including girls from college or even after college, don't you give them a kiss first? After knowing them for a while and start going out with them, don't you give them a little kiss on the lips? When you make out with them in the movie theater, you're kissing them, right?
Yeah, but you're not dating her.
You're trying to tell me taking her out for a bite to eat 2 times, 3 times is not a date?
No, it's you're taking someone out to eat. They're not like you're not saying, "Hey, would you like to go out on a date?" Like we got to get you hair. You got to lose like 30, 40 pounds.
Give me a fucking break.
And then then you go down the hallway. You're like this. You're like and then she's gonna go like Perry. Oh.
100%. And honestly, yeah, I think it's worth investigating. And thank you, Happy Days, for that super chat, because that spawned this really strong idea, I think, of Perry, again, looking 15 again with luscious hair.